I'm going through a lot since last year. I'm scared as hell. I'm scared as hell. It's like, y'all, I just need to take a break. All this stuff that been going on online, offline, I'm really to my last straw. Motherfuckers threatening my kids, all type of shit, and they all trying to blame the internet. Well, I don't do nothing to nobody. All I do is get on here, do my makeup. I know I be playing my music, all that. I try to get on here and be as good as a person as I can. But there's always people who's in the background who just want me to be just the most terriblest person ever on earth. Like, I'm not perfect. I am human. I'm human. People making it seem like I'm just the meanest person ever, bro. I've been let people slide with all type of... But all I'm saying is, y'all, this is my last day. I need to go do some self-reflecting on myself and get my shit together. Can't run your mouth now, can you? Every mother makes a mistake. And I told y'all, my kids is not my content. I'm gonna keep repeating. I keep something on me. I keep something on me. When did I ever say that?
On December 4th, a subreddit post was created by Shay's youngest son's father, whose name is Victor. Victor expressed how upset he was to find out that his son was taken by CPS due to false allegations. He wanted the online users to know that he is a great parent, despite what others may believe. I want to make it very clear that I retract all of my previous statements and praises in regards to Victor. Because I was unable to do proper research of his criminal history, I assumed that the youngest son would finally receive the love and care he rightfully deserves. But sadly, I was very wrong. Just to give you a quick recap, on December 23, 2023, Victor was arrested and charged with intent to cause harm. He had a bond set at $1,500, which he was eventually able to post. The trial began on July 23rd of this year, and the court had sentenced Victor to 3 years of imprisonment and 2 years of extended supervised probation. Originally, the court ended up staying his sentence, and the sentencing was actually modified to 3 years of extended probation. So justice was served, right? What was most interesting about this case is that Victor had another child case back in 2015 with one of his other children. And according to those court documents, Victor was sentenced to 12 months in county jail with 57 days of credit towards his sentencing. You know what? I'm sorry, I have to get really personal for just a moment because this is going to be the last time that I bring up Victor, so I honestly feel it's best that I go ahead and let some things off my chest. Victor, if you're watching this, you have completely fooled me and a bunch of other people. Here we are vouching for you not only as a father, but also as a hero to save your son from a toxic household, only for him to endure more trauma on top of the trauma that he's already faced. And what I find to be very disgusting is the fact that you knew exactly what type of conditions your son was living in before he stayed with you. And for you to risk his chance to be placed in a permanent household is very telling. It's one thing to assert your dominance while raising your son. Of course, it's very crucial for children to learn about authority, but as a father, you're supposed to make sure that you lead by example. You're supposed to teach them lessons and be their safe space in the same breath. From the outside looking in, it seems that putting fear in your child's heart is top priority instead of actually raising them correctly. And now I want to make this very clear on the record that no one really knows exactly what happened in that situation except for the parties involved. And I'm aware that certain things can be a big misunderstanding. However, you are a repeat offender for the same crime. You did it once in 2015 and you received consequences for your actions. So how do you not think to work on yourself so a situation like that doesn't happen again? And honestly, to say that I'm disappointed in you is a complete understatement. I have no respect for you at all, and I truly hope that your children get the justice that they deserve. And since we're on the topic of CPS, I have some very unfortunate news in regards to Shay's children. On August 6th, an online source was able to report that Shay's children are no longer staying with their great aunt. CPS relocated the children to an organization/foster home. For safety purposes and to protect the well-being of Shay's sons, I will not be disclosing the name of the organization. I can say that an anonymous user reached out to the organization in hopes of being able to send Shay's children some clothes and personal items. And although I do not have the official message the user sent, I was able to obtain their response from the organization. I also received word from a source that Shay's parental rights are allegedly set to be terminated sometime in April of 2025. Just to sum up a very long story, Shay either temporarily stayed with a family friend or she just had her mail delivered to the family friend's household. And for safety purposes, we will call this family friend Miss B. Due to a personal confrontation between the two, Miss B and Shay had a very public fallout, and things got nasty as both ladies exchanged insults about one another online. And although Shay was playing checkers, Miss B was definitely playing chess. You see, Shay forgot to change her mailing address after the fallout, so all of her mail was being sent to Mrs. B's household. A few months ago, Miss B posted a story via TikTok that vaguely said the numbers 948051. At first glance, it is very confusing to figure out what those numbers could have meant, but once I did a quick online search, nothing could have prepared me for what I discovered. And I cannot stress this enough, that all of the information is 100% alleged. Please use this as a trigger warning. 948051 is a legislator statute number in the state of Wisconsin that involves child laws. I did receive word from a private source that the possible charge could have something to do with the behavior patterns of her children. So if all of this is true, the state of Wisconsin could possibly be charging Shay with very soon. And not even a few weeks later, Miss B made the bold choice to drop some more breadcrumbs for her viewers by partially showing a letter with the title, Disposition Order, Protection of Services with Termination of Parental Rights, Chapter 48. Seeing how Miss B did not want to risk getting in trouble by showing the full letter, I took it upon myself to do another online search and ran across the Wisconsin Court Circuit website. The dispositional order is defined as a legal document issued by a court in a child protection case, specifically under Chapter 48 of Wisconsin statutes, which outlines procedures for when a child is deemed to be in need of protection or services. And in this instance, the court is deciding to terminate the parental rights of the child's caregiver while also providing protective services for the child. As of today, there are no further updates in regards to the termination of parental rights. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens this April. With that being said, I think it's time to show you all exactly what Shay has been up to since my last upload. This video will be a little different than what y'all used to. We're going to take a look at the events that transpired before, during, and after her first and second homeless situation. But before we get to that, I came across some older video clips of Shay that didn't make it onto my previous videos. So throughout this video, I will be dropping a few short compilations of Shay moments. And some may view these videos as very alarming, so use this as a trigger warning.
Y'all need to worry about y'all own kids. My kids are dumb as Oh, why I just say that? See, I seen that. Y'all mentally losing these kids like I do. If I don't take care of my kids, why do y'all gotta repeat it? The whole world know it by now. Okay, who gives a stop talking about it. Move on. Damn. Stay coming up my life and trying me. No. I've been calm for too long.
Because you are being mean.
Who you talking to?
No one?
Right. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Turning my phone completely the off. The family wonder why I be on here acting a fool. Feel like I ain't got no family. Barely even got a sister.
I can't even express what I feel to my sister, only sister. Motherfuckers do whatever they want in this house. But it's a problem once I ask for something. But you can get that nigga something though. All the shit I got going on is pissing me the off. Literally. I got so much shit going on, I can't even talk to nobody. They talk, man, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool on everybody. I promise you, I'm cool on everybody. Fake ass family, all that. Everybody else out here doing you dirty, talking on your name. I'm out here defending you. I may talk here and there, but other than that, everybody else out here talking about you. I'm the only one you come to every time you ain't got nowhere to stay. That's why I'm glad that I'm in the position that I'm in to be in. I'll be glad when I be able to move the fuck up out of Milwaukee and don't fuck with nobody. Me and my kids getting the fuck out this bitch. Ain't here.
No family, nothing.